Are you ready? Let's do it.
Here on the
Daily Boom,
in a mental retardation center costing
PayPal and Super Chat
will be built is to identify all of the causes of mental retardation and to develop more effective techniques of treatment and rehabilitation. The ability to prevent mental retardation is our ultimate goal. To reach this point,
YouTube, Discord, participants,
and the federal government have all come a long, long way. Will be built is to identify.
Now, many of these
Flat Earthers,
so severely retarded that it would be difficult, if not impossible, to take care of them at home. So all we can offer them is good care and sympathetic understanding. But there are others
Flat Earther,
in these institutions who really need not be there. Those are the ones that are classed as trainable or educable, and you'll hear more about them later.
Are we resorting to comedy hour now? Obviously.
Gravity. La La Land is reserved for special people that double speak, that say open is closed, closed is open.
La La Land, we are in La La Land.
Gravity.
Obviously.
La La Land, La La Land, La La Land, we are in La La Land.
Gravity. Gravity. Gravity.
Obviously.
Are you ready? Call your mama, call your papa, call your friends. The festivities are about to begin. Boom.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It is 2023, in case you didn't know, in case you forgot, in case you are living under a rock and you didn't know, it's next year now. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here, for hanging out in our Discord server, Daily Boom, and in my YouTube channel, Jose JG Boom. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and you are a subscriber for at least 10 minutes before you can type in the YouTube land. If you are new, you most probably will have a range. Your name will, shall, should, hope is blue. Please hit the like button under this video if you're watching this live or recorded. You are here in the YouTube, type something so you can get a shout out. Shout outs are very important. Greeting you in real time live, you can engage, interact with other random characters on the YouTube universe. I want to ask the YouTube guys, is the show live available? I don't know. I think I had it unlisted, but I hope it's public. I hope it's good, viewable, visible for everybody. So if it is, let me know if the show is just a normal, good. Okay, we're here now, all right? Yeah, we're here now. Shout out to Mr. Malord. He's been a member for 10 months. He's a smart, responsible troll. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Hey, Mau Mau. Don't ban me. I will not ban. How am I going to ban you? You have a troll next to your name, a little troll man next to your name. How can I ban you? So if you're watching this and you would like to support the channel, there's a few simple ways to do it. You can become a member. That's the option. You can give like memberships to others. But the preferred method of supporting, if you got anything on PayPal and you can hit me up. Yes, PayPal uses your personal information, your personal name, whatever, addresses and all that stuff. I don't look into any of that. All I look is in the message that you leave in a note. You know, PayPal have an option for a note. So you can type a note and type your YouTube username, and that's the way you will be shouted out and appreciated and greeted in the comment. If there's no name and I'm not sure the person who sent the PayPal is, you will be anonymous for everybody. So a lot of people already know, they have already sent me something, but please remind me, because I got a pea-brain size, pea-size brain, and I forget names, associate real names versus YouTube names. So if you hit me up, always type in something from X person, and that's the name will be shout out. There's a super chat feature underneath the YouTube live chat box. You can also hit me up there. So type in your question, comments, concerns. You can leave a note as long as you want. I mean, knowing the super chat is an amount of characters that you can use, but I think in PayPal is unlimited. I'm not sure, maybe 500 characters. So you can leave a nice solid comment on the questions or something in there. We are going to open the Discord server daily. Boom. You can join us. Let me first share a link. And if you are not a part of the Daily Boom Discord server, you can join us there. Let your voice be heard. So there is the link. Click on that link on the YouTube chat box and join us in Discord. Big shout out to everybody here. Thank you very much for coming in. I see a handful of people here. 12 of you with 9 likes. 9 likes is really good. 9 thumbs up. There are 12 watching. You should have 12 thumbs up. And that's a good way to support the channel. YouTube looks at the interaction, the viewers per thumbs up and live interaction, and they will promote the live stream for other new users. We always want new users to come in, new people to look at and hang out with us. That way we'll have a fresh view, fresh opinions on the topic that we are interested in. Shout out to Fred Bailey, Charlie Welsh. Fred Bailey is old. Charlie Welsh is not. Martin, boom or something. Type in boom or hello or I'm new or something in the chat box if you're watching in the background. Charlie Welsh says, Tosh it all. Tosh Jose's pipi. Tosh Farmer's pipi. Tosh Gary's. Whoa. Moo. Shout out to Charlie Welsh. Citizen 9 is not last. Are you first? Mr. Malord got a notification. That's good stuff. Yeah, that means that the show is live and kicking and rolling. Stone Monkey in the house. Also in the house is... I'm sorry, I'm still clicking over here. Justin Franks, I see you. I also see RT96. Tiny Captain in the last second jump in there. But most important, no, not most important, but as important as you guys in the YouTube, shout out, big shout out to Mr. Mabrort. Mr. Malord, what's up? You might be on class. What's up?
No, I am still off this week. I go back next.
Heck yeah! So your regular class schedule, is it like a few hours from now?
My class, I teach from 9 to 4. I have a prep at like 10 to 11, and my lunch is at 1 o'clock. So
Yeah, but you're talking like different time zones here, right?
I'm Central Time Zone, so just not that much different than yours.
So 1 p.m. for me is
It is 2 o'clock. It is
Okay,
12
okay.
o'clock for me. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd be in the middle of teaching a class right now.
very good, very good. And what's up, neighbor? Hold on, let me say hi to you. Oh, the maintenance guy. I see him over there chilling in that in the little community house thing. Yeah, did they sort it out your thing? Did they sort it out your yeah? Hell yeah. I'm telling you, man, that's it. Good to see you. It's nice weather out here, right? Do you think it's too warm now? Yeah. It's okay. It's not 100 degrees, right? This is good. Hell yeah. Yeah, and it's not 30 degrees like it was a few weeks ago, too. You too. Take care, man. neighbors, they stop by and give me shout outs here live. Sorry about that. So when you sometimes do your students listen to the show sometimes? Why do you do that?
No, what it is I'll be having them work on something, and I get caught up on things, and I see you're live, so I'll just quickly just jump in to see what nonsense is going on. And
Right.
the one time I did, I thought my one Bluetooth was connected. It wasn't. It just went live, and that's when you dropped a motherfucker or something like that.
And the students, I bet they were like, "Whoa!" They were cracking up, probably.
Yeah, they just oh, great.
I'm sorry, man.
No, it wasn't your fault. I was
Yeah.
doing the wrong thing by watching your show while teaching.
But they're not little kids, right? They're teenagers.
No, they're 7th and 8th graders, so yeah,
Okay,
13,
yeah,
14.
they're right. They heard and they have said worse than that, bro.
Oh yeah, I hear that twice a day in my class.
Yeah. Has it changed much? I don't know for how many years you've been a teacher. I don't know if you want to.
23, 25 probably total.
So you have changed like what the classes are in today, what the interaction teacher student versus what it was 15, 20 years ago, I think.
Not too much, in my opinion. Not too much.
Okay.
I
But back in
mean,
the day, there was a little more like leeway to be a little like more strict and shouty and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
Today,
yeah,
there's a lot of
definitely.
butterflies and snowflakes.
right.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
tough.
I've been in it so long. I have what I call grand students, kids of students I had before. So
Yeah, this is a highly educational show, says Citizen 9. When you throw a few motherfuckers here and there, it's always part of the education. That's messed up, man. It happens. What you been doing, man? You expecting something a big change in 2023, or you just gonna keep rolling?
just keep rolling along. Just same old, same old.
Any resolutions?
Yeah, I got to lose some more weight off my fat ass, but that's about it.
It's all right. It's doable, right?
It is.
Little bit
I
of effort.
dropped 50 since July, so or May. So do a few more.
Were you
I'll
always a
be
big
happy.
guy, or were you?
Yeah, I've always been a bigger guy.
Okay, yeah. You were a big kid in school, eh?
Yeah,
Nobody fucked with you. Nobody messed with you over there. in the early days.
not too much.
Even though, yeah, that's a kind of a double-edged sword because some big kids in school, they could be bigger in the belly or bigger as a tall or bigger as a wide as a strong, like muscles, but could be that some kids don't want to mess with you as for like, no, he's a big guy, he can beat me up, or they can say like, oh, we're gonna just mess with this guy. So it could be a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I was always athletic too. I was never one of those big fat kids. I was the big athletic kid.
That's good. Yeah, that's awesome. Big shout out to Nerd Alert. Nerd Alert came in hot in the last final thoughts yesterday, and with a big support for the channel on PayPal. Big shout out to Nerd Alert again, man. I see also quick Justin Franks, Tiny Captain, Charlie Welch, RT, Fred Bailey, Thor KC, and over here, Pronon 1990. Pronon, do you speak?
What was that?
Do you speak?
I do speak.
Question is that? Kind of question is that, right?
Can speak.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Everything good?
Can't complain. Can't complain. It's cold. Like
Is
13
it cold where
degrees.
you at? Where you at?
Colorado,
That's northeast or northwest?
north, right near the Wyoming border.
The same. Wyoming, is it northwest or northeast?
Northwest.
Yeah. I am geographic illiterate.
Upper middle. Think of it that way. Middle of you.
Upper middle.
Upper middle, little leaning to the left, a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. You wanna invite people in, the flat earthers lurk in the background and all them people, so we can have a little fun. Pronon, invite them in voice.
I don't know where they are.
Just invite them in general.
Okay, well, let me see. Who would we want today?
You don't throw specific names, just as all.
Yeah, sure. Any flat earther, come on by. I don't care who, just come on by.
Do you concur, Mr. Malort, with that shout out?
I will concur with that. That sounds good. Any flat earther want to join us? We will talk.
Excellent.
I'm doing my dishes right now, so I'm going to mute for a minute.
It's all good. Now, before you mute, just a quick question. Do you think my knowledge level on geography and mathematics and science evens out with the level of your students, or mine is a little bit lower?
Your science level is higher than most of my students. I'll say your geography knowledge is probably on par.
Thank you very
If
much.
I had them look for Colorado on a map, I'd have the same issues.
That's all good. It's all good.
I appreciate that. Pronon, do you concur?
Geography, I'm better with. Science, I'll go maybe a C average, maybe lower.
Dude, I'm really bad at geography. Like a lot of places, I think I can point in a map to a handful of places, but not quite. You know what? Let's do a test. I'm gonna open a map, an empty map with the borders, and we'll try to point to some places that we know. All right? We're gonna do it.
I'll do it. All right, I'll go for that.
Let's go. Let's see empty map. War map, maybe.
Do that.
Let's see what we get. Images.
If we were at school, I could give you the link, but I don't have my links in front of me. Is my one student loves doing this, just filling in blank maps. Yeah.
Wow. How about that? Okay,
what is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find one that looks, clear and solid, and the borders look nice.
Trying to.
Hold on.
We'll Google one, man. I found a few, but they're a little smaller. I want a little bigger that I can zoom in, and maximize.
Right. Sorry.
It's good, so good. Licensable. I don't want a licensable if I share something and they want to strike me for sharing a map on the screen. Licensable. No good. Okay, I got one right here. And it's stock image, so I think we'll be all right with that. Let me share my screen. It's not the best. If anybody got a map to share, throw it in the Daily Boom live. Text
The uncensored one.
the live Daily Boom live.
Oh, the live. Okay.
I got one here, but you might have a better one. Let me share my screen. See what we get.
I'm still driving call.
You driving? You say?
Yeah, I just got done taking my dog to the doggy park.
Oh yeah,
He's
no.
Yeah, he's getting
Right.
tired, so it's like, yeah, he's sleeping right next to me. It's like, all right, yep, I'll get you to the house and we'll let you go sleep.
All right. No flirting and driving, Bronan. Careful.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not flirting and driving. Don't you worry. I have my seatbelt on. No flirting and driving.
All right, yeah, and yeah, if you cannot look at the screen, don't even attempt
Nope.
to do it.
Nope, that's what I'll look. Yep, I'm actually pulling up to my house now.
Big no.
Come on, man.
We need an update. Anybody know about Lemonbird? I haven't heard about Lemonbird in months.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that same question. I haven't heard from him at all.
No, man.
What? I think I heard it was someone in Blues chat saying he hangs around more in religious servers arguing that rather than flat Earth. I think someone said that in one of Blues shows.
I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. I hope.
Yeah, I
he's
know, because
healthy.
whenever you hear someone that doesn't want to take good medical advice disappearing in this time, you never know.
Definitely, yeah.
Well, yeah, he used to hang out on Jim's server, and I haven't heard from him in months.
Yeah,
So-
neither do I. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
you
was about to
pop
ask
in-
you that.
Pop in here or in the chat or something. We used to see him around.
Yeah, I think it was AT2 that said he's more in the religious arguing now.
All right.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, there would be some. I know me and him, I think, got into a little bit of a discussion between religions. So, yeah, hope he's okay. That's all. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right. So what's all right? I'm now sat down. So what am I looking for?
We have a big map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you more? Yeah,
Okay.
we're not gonna specify like in states, but we're gonna specify it in the bigger places.
Okay.
Like United States of North America, we got the big green one over here. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're right there. Yep.
Okay.
Little bit to the right.
Somewhere around here.
No, keep going. To the right. More to the right. Oh wait, I meant left. Sorry, left.
Oh, okay.
Right. Lower. A little bit lower.
Okay, it's more
Little bit to
centered.
the- A little bit to the right slightly. Right about there.
About there. And that is
Right.
Okay, I got it now. Shit, now how do I get to?
Yeah,
And that is
I'm
what?
about Colorado, Utah area.
Colorado, Utah. Okay.
Think of the Rocky Mountains.
Okay, and that's northern of Texas. Texas is like a big one over here, right?
Yes,
A
Texas.
little
You're right.
northwest.
Yep, that's right there. You're right in the center of Texas. Yep,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right in the middle of Texas.
Okay. All right. Now, this is not the best map. If anybody have a better, higher quality map and you guys want to share it, the audience listening to YouTube, please pop in the YouTube in the Daily Boom live channel. Now, if I want to ask you, what is this that got my mouth over it? You know what this is?
I'm not just trying to grab my coffee.
Oh, it's too small.
Um,
The screen probably, right?
No, I can still see it. Okay, what? Well, that's Cuba.
Cuba. Okay, very nice. And what's to the south
That's
of
Cuba.
Cuba? What's to the south of Cuba? Right here?
That's not Dominican Republic. Jamaica?
Jamaica, yes. I know kind of this area right here. To the right of Cuba, you got Haiti and Dominican Republic, like in the same big island.
Correct.
So you got yellow for Haiti in the left and Dominican Republic. And Puerto Rico over here, of course. What do you call these little ones above Cuba?
Bahamas.
The little
Isn't that
island.
Isn't that the Bahamas?
Is it the Bahamas?
I thought that's the Bahamas. I thought that was the Bahamas.
Now, this is Canada, right? The big pinkish one over here.
Yeah, that's the Canadians.
All of this is Canada. It's almost as big or bigger than North America. I mean, I know this map is a little distorted.
Yeah, that's Canada. That's Canada for sure.
And then this green one will be Russia.
No, that's Alaska.
Alaska, to the left of Canada.
Yeah, that's our state. That's still part of the United States.
Okay. All right, hold on really quick. I'm just typing in something over here. Oh. Uh-oh. That didn't work out, Mr. Malor, for me. You left spaces. Yeah, don't put the www, just geo something. Okay, let me try to Google that very quickly over here. Enter. Okay, we're loading over here. Oh no. Wait. No, didn't happen. Nothing happened, my lord. All right. So this is Alaska, you say, to the west of Canada, this red one.
Yep. That's our 49th state, I believe.
Where is Russia?
Keep going to the left.
To the left, so right here?
Right, yep, that's all of Russia. That big pinkish one is all Russia.
All of this.
Yep, that's all Russia.
Holy.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin Franks shared a map. But not labeled. No, I don't want it labeled.
You don't want labels.
Justin
No
Frank,
labels.
I don't want it labeled. I want the map. That is the best quality map, but not the. Don't put the names on it.
Let me see if I can find a map that's good details but no labels.
All right. GeoGuessr is the explore the world. Okay. Oh, look at that. Let me see what we got over here. Let's play. Dog. I'm gonna register. I don't need labels. I am not geographically illiterate. No, I actually am. But I still don't need labels. I'm challenging myself. Whoa. This is a test for me. This is for the States, dude, now, man. I want more like world wise. Let me see if I can the option.
I have one. It's blue light. Let me try this one.
Let's see.
Nope,
what you
I don't think it. I didn't send it yet. So.
got. We got Larry in the house. How about this? This is nice. I like this one. Yeah, this is clear. This is pretty nice. So we were on from North America. We go up to Canada. And then over here to the left, this is Alaska. And this is considered American state? North America state?
Yep. That's one of our North American states.
Okay. And then all this mess up here. This is the North Pole.
That's the North Pole. Yep. Still part of Canada.
Still part of Canada. Okay.
Yep.
So to the right, this big one. This is, hold on, let me think. I got it at the tip of my tongue. This big one right here is something with land. It ends with land.
Yep.
Hold on. It's not Groenlandia. No. It's fucking A. No, not yet. Yeah, I am close.
You were onto it.
You have the G. You have the G's right. The G's right.
Dude, it's just blank, and I know it. I just can't. Froglandia, whatever.
Well, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, think of a tree leaf.
Greenland.
Yep, that's Greenland right there.
Greenland, there you go.
Yep.
Frogland. I was close, actually.
Yeah, we're pretty close, yeah.
When I say Frogland, frogs are green, most of them.
Most of them.
Now, this little one under Greenland, is this is it part of Greenland? Not a.
Nope, two separate. Well, Greenland's owned by another country, but that one's its own country.
Is it a special name that we recognize, or is it just obscure?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I should know this. I have heard this. I have mentioned this. Probably.
Or Johnny.
Iceland. Is this Iceland?
You just took the punchline. Yeah, the land of Johnny. Oh.
Iceland. Okay. Very nice. The land of solid water. Very nice, Iceland. Now, I mean, I know we got Antarctica down here. We got Australia, the big one.
Mm-hmm.
The continents, Africa, Europe, North and South America, Greenland. Oh, wait, I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, you're all right. Yeah, there's 7 continents.
I know Italy over here because it's the boot shape.
Yep.
And what if I tell you that is pretty much all I know about any of this? I don't know what any of this is. I don't know where Spain is or.
Oh, come on, find Portugal.
Oh, come on, find Portugal.
But Portugal is Italy right here.
Nope, that's Sicily. Oh crap. Nope, that's part of Italy still.
Portugal.
All right, go to the left.
This big one, Portugal?
Nope. Keep going. Right there.
The little one, this one right here.
Yep, that's Portugal.
No wonder why I failed in in the world class and in the world class. History, world history.
Well,
That's okay.
Western Europe.
Some people can't find Florida.
Western Europe's more easy to understand, identify. It's Eastern Europe with all its different countries and all that. Just
right.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we had one country, USSR, and you were done.
Let's go for easy one. Ireland.
Oh,
Ireland. Boo! If I knew where UK was, I would know. Is this UK right here, up here?
No.
No.
Keep going.
No, that's Florida.
Right there. right there. Yeah.
So
right
this
there,
is
right there.
UK, and is this Ireland?
That's Ireland.
I know that Ireland is next to the UK, so that's kind of weird. So this
Well,
is UK. All right.
There's two Irelands actually.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Germany. Easy one.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Come on. That's an easy one.
I don't even know where Spain is, bro. Over here.
Okay. Okay. But
Hold on,
Come on,
Spain's
France.
gotta be this big one. No, Spain is this. This is Spain. It's gotta be.
no. No.
Really? Spain's gotta be this one or this one.
I think you're trolling.
I think
I
you
don't,
really.
dude. I promise I don't know, man. I don't know any of these. Promise.
Okay. Okay. I'll be nice. All right. Keep going south. Keep going south a little bit.
Right here.
Now to the left. Left.
Just above Italy?
No. No. Keep going. Wait, are you looking for which country are you looking for now?
Spain.
Spain. Go south.
Keep going south. Just go a little south. There
Right
you
there.
are. There.
This big
Yep,
one right here. Okay.
That's
Yeah, Spain and Portugal. Spain and Portugal. They're almost
Spain and
indistinguishable.
Portugal. Okay. So the one next to Italy, which one is this? Armenia?
France.
okay. Now you're trolling. Now you're.
Yeah, I threw the Armenia out there because I know people from Armenia. I know some people from Armenia, and they say like, "Oh yeah, we hang out a lot in Italy." So I thought it was like next to the Italy. Like, so this is France. This is where Paris, France,
Right.
Italy, France,
Little Napoleon. Yep, the land of Napoleons.
Spain, and Portugal. Okay, I thought
Hey,
Portugal
now,
was
if we
part
go
of
with current
Italy.
events, can you find Ukraine?
Ooh,
come on.
I think I could because if we got Russia, all of this, I think that Ukraine is gotta be either this one or this one.
Nope. Those are nope.
Shit.
Keep going. Keep going to the left, still. You are very close.
Okay,
Yep.
let me get it closer. So over here, Ukraine. Then this big one or this
Yep,
small
yep.
one?
Right there, the big one.
Oh, okay.
That's Ukraine.
Yeah, I'm really, I really I was never interested, never like, I just never thought I needed to learn this.
Okay,
Italy for some
another
reason
easy
because it's
one.
the boot, for real.
Let's go for an easy one. Egypt.
Oof. You kidding? Egypt has got to be more to the
Warmer.
oh,
Warm. No, cold.
Colder.
Cold. Freezing.
is this Egypt?
Cold.
Cold. Left. No. Down. Yeah. Left. No. Keep going left. There we go.
This is Egypt right here, really. Wow.
Yep.
Huge. Yeah, man, it's just too many. Where is Germany?
Eh,
Is somewhere
Europe,
around
Europe,
here?
right
or
there.
is it somewhere
right
around
there.
here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
let me
Go.
see.
You're right there. That's it.
No.
Left.
No.
They almost
Left.
speak French. They almost speak French.
So that means that is right here.
Right. You got it.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Right there.
Okay,
That's
because we
Germany.
got France right here, so I guess Germany next to France. Okay.
Yep.
This is tough. You know what? I'm going to do? I'm going to, in the next week, I'm going to study this. I'm going to study this Europe. And then we're going to do a test. I'm going to do a test again. But I'm going to give me till next Monday, probably, or next Tuesday. I'm going to do it, all right? Yeah. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to pull a map. I'm going to
All the countries of Europe next Monday.
Well, most of the countries of Europe.
Oh, just yeah.
Okay.
The only thing
okay. For every correct country in all of Europe, you get a $1 super chat.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
I'll double
I'll go
it.
for that.
I'll double it. $2.
That's awesome. Now, Europe, is it this right here? Like this is what I'm surrounding Europe.
Yeah.
It's everything
Or
but
is it-
Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, everything but Russia. Russia is more Asia.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
And this is
Well,
considered Asia. Is the Asia down here, like below
Yep.
Russia?
Asia, yeah, right there, right to about where
forget what-
Australia starts.
Okay. Okay. Big one.
Yeah, that's what they call Asia.
All right.
And it's kind of a trick because there's no geological reason to separate Europe from Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's right.
Now, I hear a lot New Zealand, and New Zealand, I know I think is close to.
Zoom out a little.
Zoom out a little bit. No. Right
New
there.
Zealand, right?
That's- Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And quite often you'll hear them talk about North Island and South Island.
Wait, North Island? What? What?
New Zealand
North
is two
Island.
North Island and South Island.
Oh, the North
Oh,
Island. and the South
Island.
Island.
I thought you said Ireland. Oh, right.
Right.
They
Just
never had
think
the
of-
troubles.
This
Just-
is a big
how's it-
land, big island right
Yeah.
here. What is this to the right of Africa?
That would be a bonus. That would be a bonus question. Yeah.
Ooh, that is a bonus question.
It's where
Um,
lemurs live.
Yeah, lemurs.
Ooh.
There was a DreamWorks movie that was named after this.
Madagascar.
Yep.
Yeah. Very nice. Africa, I think is tougher
Oh.
because it has the names
Africa's
are a
tough.
little. Yeah, the
Africa
names
is
are.
so tough.
Yeah.
Africa's tough. Do you realize there are over 50 countries in all of Africa?
Damn. Yes,
Real.
Africa. Yeah.
And just like 50 states, you got 50 countries, maybe 52.
And then the ethnicities are just so different, like completely different.
Well, South Africa's easy. Go find
So-
Flatsoid.
South Africa. What?
Go find Flatsoid.
Flatsoid. I don't know. I say right here.
The south. Keep going.
Yeah, more to the south.
Right
all
the-
the way down.
That's right
It's
there.
named correctly. Yep, that's
Yeah.
South Africa.
But those two little ones are tough.
On the on school, I think in like
Mhm.
8th or 9th grade, I learned all the in South America. I learned all.
then you forgot.
I forgot. Yeah, I still know. I know we got Chile and Argentina down here.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Brazil is the big one.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
We got Mexico, a big one.
Nope.
right here. Oh wait,
Nope.
wait,
That- that
Mexico.
right- that-
Mexico is here.
That's
Yeah.
that's Mexico
Yeah.
right there.
Mexico and the Ecuador is. I know it's the center. Is it this one or this one?
See,
That's
I
right.
was. No, it's,
I
Go ahead.
forgot. I know the names, you know. I can mention the names, but I don't know exactly what. Colombia. Wait, Colombia is here.
nope, left.
Oh, this one, Colombia.
That one's
You
yeah.
see, yeah.
You what? Yeah, that one's the one you were on was Venezuela.
Venezuela. Okay, Venezuela.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough, you know. But I think this one I will learn faster because I will. It kind of a refresher. But on Europe, I never wanted to learn. I never pay attention. I never focus. I fail all the exams on the filling up. It's Europe. So I know this is going to be tough for me to learn in a week after all the, you know.
Well, you're at that age too, where Europe was just the USSR and some Western Europe countries.
Right.
So you never had to learn all those little satellite countries.
No.
Well, then after the fact that the USSR collapsed, all those countries gained independence or had to
Yeah.
fight for independence.
Oh, then
Especially
there's the confusing. Then you get the confusing ones between
Like-
The Baltic
Pakistan,
states, yeah.
Tajikistan, Kazakhstan,
Uzbekistan.
Afghanistan.
There are
all the
so
time.
many of them.
I think there's
Oh,
seven.
yeah.
Stands.
I think
God,
there's
I
seven
forgot about
stands.
Yeah.
How many stands are there? I think there's 7 stands.
Something like that.
Something like
Uzbekistan,
that.
Turkmenistan, Afghanistan. Oh, no wonder.
Oh, listen to the Brit that colonized and screw everything up for the world.
I got one cousin.
Yeah. Blame the British.
Tajikistan.
Because of Borat, I learned Kazakhstan.
Very nice.
Very nice. Wow. Yeah.
I still have a question. Why is that map curved at the top?
Why is it distorted in the top?
Hmm.
Yeah, you should pull up a globe because Greenland just looks so stupid.
Greenland
It
here.
really does.
Now, quick refresher on the seas. I don't remember the seas even. I know there's
Oh,
the Pacific and Atlantic. The
Oh, the seas the seas are easy for me. I could do the seas easily.
But there's really only three.
Arctic Sea, right? There's one.
Yeah,
Arctic.
that's the Arctic. That's the Arctic. That's the Arctic Ocean. Yeah, that's the Arctic Ocean.
Is this the Pacific?
Jose, your country's in the middle of it, for God's sake.
Countries in the middle of it, for God's sakes.
The Atlantic Sea, right?
Yeah.
You've got the North and the South Atlantic, but it is the Atlantic Ocean separates you from us, Africa from South America.
And so is this the Pacific Ocean then, right here?
The largest ocean, yes.
Pacific, okay. I told you guys I'm geography literate, like I promised.
We'll find the other big one, Indian.
The Indian Sea, is right here.
Yep.
There we go.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah, there
got
we
it.
go.
Got it.
All right, look for the Mediterranean.
Mediterranean Sea is
Think of the boot.
right here.
It's little. It's little.
Right here.
That's it. That's the
Mediterranean is where
Where
is
the
it
boot.
considered a sea, not a lake? Is it a sea?
It is a sea because I go to the left.
The size maybe? Because it
Right
opens,
there.
it
Right there.
joins.
Yeah, because
It's
Straight
fed by
of
the ocean.
Yep.
It's
Strait of
called- that's-
Gibraltar.
Yeah, Straits of Gibraltar. And Gibraltar is a tiny little country.
Isn't that owned by the?
You have to zoom in
Oh.
to find it.
part of the UK. It's British.
It's British.
Yeah. Yeah, and
One of the
Dead
few
Sea.
little
What
bits we got left scattered around the world.
What is the Dead Sea? Is it this right here? Is this the Dead Sea?
No, that's the red.
No,
Red.
that's the red.
That's what I meant. The
That's
red.
the
It
red.
sounds like it.
Dead Sea you won't even be able to see unless you really zoom in.
You
need to go up as well, don't you?
Really tiny.
Yeah, zoom in there. Maybe it shows up.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't zoom in anymore. But I meant that the Red Sea. I just spoke.
Yes, because at the top of that is the Suez Canal that takes you through into the Mediterranean.
Yep.
What? Right here? Canal?
You
Almost left.
To the left a
Go
little
back
bit.
to the top. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's the Suez Canal.
That's
Right
where the
across.
Suez Canal is. That is the link between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea, and then on into the Indian Ocean.
Right.
So before that was cut, anybody who wanted to get around to that part of the world had to go all the way down around the bottom of Africa,
Around. Damn.
which was a bit of a trek.
And that's when Columbus said maybe we go west to get east.
Yes, he was looking for a quicker way round, wasn't he?
Where-
and of course,
where
they,
was
they
he-
didn't know that America was in the way.
Where did he think he was gonna go to the Indias or whatever?
Yeah,
You think you're going all the way
where
to
your magnifying glass is now, if you go like straight across, keep going, and then he was hoping to do a Pac-Man and get across.
Oh, okay,
Think those are
okay.
the-
So he was gonna go and then come back here.
Yes,
Right.
He really thought he was going to do that. Yes.
But then he took a turn down and he just got it with all.
Well, he was going in that general direction. It's just that they didn't know that the Americas were there. They didn't know that there was land in the way. And I think the maps he was using indicated the Earth was smaller than it actually was. So at the time, it seemed like quite a sensible shortcut just to go round the other way.
See, but that really bothers me now because if Eratosthenes did his experiment, he had a pretty good size of the Earth by doing that experiment. They would have known. And what's he going to be at sea for 18 months?
Well, that's the big argument because Cassini's, they had the equatorial diameter smaller than the polar diameter. And so there was this argument, and a lot of people said, no, dude, it's way fucking bigger. But then he talked Queen Isabella into giving him money, and because, so Columbus, an Italian, had to get Queen Isabella pony up the dough because even Italy said, no, dude.
Yeah.
Do the word geography trigger flat earthers because it has geo on it?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, it probably does.
Geographic, geodetic.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Geometry, even geometry. I don't know why they don't change
Yeah,
the
that
word
one. That one I
Yeah,
don't
Bev-
understand
Bev-
either.
to
yeah, Bev doesn't
flatometry
like-
or something.
Yeah, Bev doesn't like geometry.
Euclidean
that's
geometry, but still it don't matter if you use a Euclidean before, but the word geometry still, they should change it to flatometry or something, you know?
Need a drink.
Planometry.
Yeah, because that's where you use your sextant is on a by flatometry, because according to Bev, spherical trig doesn't even exist.
Platometry, yeah, or planometry.
Hmm.
That's already a thing, I think. How about geometry, like as Jomongus? Geometry. Shout out to Jomongus. I saw him
Joe Mama.
first.
Sounds
Shout
like
out
a-
Slice Parkane. Slice Parkane, I'm doing a test of geography over here, and I failed.
You did okay. You did good.
I did okay in the North and Central America.
You did as well as I'm saying the average citizen walking around.
Average citizen.
You
yeah.
really did. I will say that you did a much better job than anybody on the streets.
Wow.
Call up the Google Earth, the globe. Let's look at it on the globe.
Right. Now, what if I want to find Hawaii? Is this Hawaii right here?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not where it is. That's why it's in a box.
Right. It's a little. Is it over here, Hawaii?
No, it's way to the
Right
left.
to the left. Okay.
That's why they don't show it where it belongs, because it's actually on the whole other side of the map.
Right. I knew, you know that I knew also in school. I knew all these little art and the Martinica and Trinidad and Tobago. I knew how to identify all of them, and I forgot all of them. All these little.
Those ones drive me nuts. They
Okay,
really
find
do.
Puerto Rico right now.
Puerto
Find
Rico,
Puerto Rico.
right here. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I did a lot of work on St. Lucia.
Santa Lucia, yeah, somewhere around here.
Right.
Somewhere down here.
And then I did a lot of work on Turk Caicos.
I actually was in Dominica months before the hurricane came through and wrecked that island.
Right.
It was such a beautiful island. God, I felt bad for
And
that
then I
island.
knew I had a test on the Puerto Rico's history class, and I knew all the towns in Puerto Rico, divided in not countries but towns. And this 70 plus countries in towns in Puerto Rico. I knew all of them.
Well,
And then
try
I-
the states of Mexico. That's hard too.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah,
The
no,
states.
man.
Oh, God. I didn't realize there were so many states in Mexico.
Yeah, there's like 30 or something like that. States of
Yeah.
Mexico.
But the thing that bothers me is because so few maps will show them.
Mhm.
Exactly. I didn't even.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the states of the United States, I did okay. I was like a C plus on the states of.
How about the
United
Great Lakes? You used to live by one.
States. Yeah, Lake Erie. Lake
Yeah,
Erie.
okay.
That's the only one I know. I don't know the names of the other one.
That's
only-
Michigan.
This is Michigan,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Michigan.
Like Florida.
of Florida.
come on.
Yeah, that's why I always tell my kids Chicago's like the easiest state or city to find on any globe map. You find Lake Michigan and you're right there.
Right.
Look, I was good at identifying states. It was the state capitals that just
Oh.
always threw me off.
Yeah, man.
That threw me off so much.
That's crazy. And there's some geniuses out there, like little kids geniuses that know all the
Oh.
states and the capitals, and they can identify the flags and all that stuff, bro. I mean, it's just mind blowing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know,
Well, those are like homeschooled Nathan Thompson kids who are really good at memorizing stuff,
Right.
but they can't apply it.
exactly.
even when it comes to naming the states, I get kind of tripped up on how many states begin with the letter M.
Dude, but there's a bunch of square states. There's a bunch of like just plain square with just a tiny bit of deviation. It's tricky, man, for the states for me.
Yeah, like people still confuse Colorado and Wyoming because they're both squares.
And you told me
Seriously.
that is somewhere around here, right?
Right there, right? You're like
Okay.
literally right there.
Okay, perfect. And Utah is somewhere around here too, somewhere around here, right?
Utah, go a little bit left,
A little bit to the left. Okay, somewhere around
and a
here.
little up, right there. That's
Okay,
the rough estimate of Utah.
Roughly, okay.
Yeah, you could go to 4 corners and run through 4 states at one time.
And then you got to find Las Vegas, baby.
Oh, let's come. All right, let's try. All right, let's look for Vegas.
Dude,
Oh,
it's gotta be
come on.
it's gotta be somewhere right down here.
Oh, you're good. You're actually right there.
You're pretty good, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Somewhere
you're
down
really close. Really? A little bit
Because
to the left.
here.
No, it's
to the
north.
left.
That's
North?
Arizona, Mexico. You're in New Mexico. You're in Arizona right there.
Oh no, you're right. You're right there. Right there. Right there. Right
right
there.
here. Okay.
Probably
Yeah,
a
I
little to
forgot.
the right of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Right. You're at right. Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Something like yeah.
Alright.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah. Good enough. All right. Yeah, it's tough, man, because I mean, how many? At least all these how do you call all these divisions, all these borders, all these lines that are, how many are there that can be filled? There's over 100, right?
172, I think, or 175.
Okay.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
it really is something like that. And then it depends on like certain countries don't recognize other countries. It's confusing as hell.
I
sometimes.
watched a little video documentary about borders, about certain borders and which countries belong to other countries and all the stuff, and it gets so convoluted somewhere around here.
Yeah,
Oh, big time, bro, big time.
it's annoying.
Yeah, and then the Asia, all this area, I have no clue where like Japan and China. I guess China is the bigger one. I guess this is
Yeah,
China,
you're right. Yep, that's China.
because it's like the biggest population or whatever. So that's why I guess it's got to be a big place.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. That's China.
Japan's
right
an island.
Japan,
Yeah.
Japan is like a long one. Is it this one down here?
North.
north.
Japan is
This little
cold.
one.
No, keep
No,
going. Keep
Japan
going.
is cold.
No.
Japan is cold.
Cold.
Oh, Japan is cold, so it means it's northern, like
Yep, right there.
this right here. Okay.
And Japan's probably like 100 different little islands.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it?
Then straight to your
300
left is
islands?
Korea.
This Korea, north and south,
Yeah,
right here.
north and south.
North and south.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, I'll ask this. Where does Genghis Khan live?
I tell you right now, Genghis Khan lived
It's your favorite kind of beef at a Chinese restaurant.
here. here.
No, keep going north. Come on.
Oh, north?
No,
This?
right there. Mongolia.
What is this right here?
Mongolia.
Mongolia, all this big one. So we got
Yep.
China, Mongolia, and Russia.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, man. This is it's filling my brain. I'm getting a headache. I got it. We got to pass this, man. Anybody got anything to share? Anything else to share? Let's do it. I'm over the maps today. I'll practice. I'll study a little bit in the next few days.
Yeah, I'll go for that $1 for each correct Europe for
Yeah.
you too.
No, I'm doing 2. I'll do 2.
Yeah,
I'll do
yep.
2.
That's good. That's good.
I'm on an
I'll
educator's
take it.
salary.
I'll take the challenge. And I might, because I might include a couple, I might like something like this, like the whole thing over here. And I probably include a few things, maybe around here, the neighborhood.
That's fine.
But I don't want to attempt to learn any of these areas
Oh.
over here.
the South
Yeah.
Asian islands are so confusing. They're so small, and you can't tell who belongs to what. So yeah, that one's
Right.
going to be a challenge.
Wait. France is 11 time zones?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
France isn't.
No, wait.
Don't
No.
Giovanni just say that?
No, I know France has the longest border.
France, I'm fairly certain France has only got one time zone. It's
Central European.
yeah, it's one.
Yeah. I think he's confusing. Russia has 11 time zones.
Although look at the size of China. Look how big China is. That only
Yeah,
has
one
one
time
time
zone.
zone. Yeah.
Man, you are so screwed if you're in the wrong part of China.
It's just crazy that a country that wide, and they say no, one time zone does us. Thank you very much.
Pronon, did you just give me some money on PP on PayPal?
Yep, that's me.
Hey,
That's
thank
me.
you, brother. Thank you so much. Happy 2023. Love you, man. Love you too, bro. Thank you so much for the support.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I'm just giving a look around and say like, whoa, wait, I got some extra there that I didn't have earlier. Appreciate it, man.
Not a problem, sir. Not a
Good looking
problem.
out.
Of course I do.
Someone introduced Jose to GeoGuessr. Yeah, they GeoGuessr.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
There's a better one. Simon Dan was doing it. It's like a blank map like this, but no borders, and you have to fill in the countries.
Oh, that would just drive. Oh God.
With no borders?
Yeah, no
borders.
Yeah, look at this is actually I'm gonna save this because this is for my study. This is good for my study, right? I mean,
Yeah, GeoGuessr will help you on your studies.
I'll help you with your studies too if you need help.
Oh, dude, I keep clicking and it keeps zooming in. Holy cow! Yeah, no, let's not go too far. Yeah, but dude, what is this? Denmark, Netherlands, and Belgium, right? Is that what it's these abbreviations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have heard this place. Dude, it's a lot of stuff. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Oh man, I'm
Lithuania.
gonna have it.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I'm gonna have
were all part of the USSR, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
They
I'm gonna have
were.
fun learning this shit. I'm gonna feel. I mean, this is good. I think this is my New Year resolution. I'm gonna try to learn a little bit of things that I should have known, that I should have learned in school and earlier in my time, and I'm gonna try to learn. And I think by the end of the year, I'm gonna be a master on filling up gaps on knowing places on the map. I don't know if I'm gonna learn all of South America, but I will definitely have time to learn the whole thing. In Africa, Africa. I'll be all right. Yeah. If in a week I can learn the Europe, all of these places, I think I'm off to a good start. That's my challenge to myself.
Well, it's not a bad place to start because there aren't that many countries actually. Not when you look at say Africa. There's no end of them. But Europe, there aren't actually that many in Europe.
True that. Good stuff, man. Save that in my bookmarks. Boom. All right. I was hanging out with blue people the other day. Great footage from SpaceX Polar Orbit launch earlier this morning. All right, let's see what we got. Kevin Conrad just shared a link. New SpaceX goodies.
Oh, good. I missed that one.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything SpaceX space related in the past few.
Well, they launched one just before Christmas, I think.
And did they?
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Sure they did. Was it just before or just after Christmas? One or the other. Can't remember. Because they happen so bloody often now, you can't keep track of them. Well, I think they did 50 odd launches last year. No, more than that. I think they did just over one a week.
Just SpaceX only? And NASA did its share of launches too, right? But not
Yeah,
as
but
much as 50.
nowhere. I mean, because SpaceX being a commercial company, you know, they're launching their own satellites. They're launching cruise and resupply missions to the ISS. They're launching other people's satellites. Yeah, I think they averaged just over one a week last year.
All right.
Well, fair enough.
Mm.
You know, I think what we're doing here is better than debating a 3-year-old video clip.
Yeah.
Debating a
doubt.
3-year-old video clip. That's so fucked up. I love it. Not only Oakley does that, Bev also does that. I heard Bev playing a video clip of me from like 3 years ago the other day.
They got nothing else to talk about.
They really don't. They don't.
They just go over the same old nonsense day after day after day.
Yeah, this is fresh. This is new from this morning. Come on. And then learning a little bit of geography, dude, that's fresh, you know? Everybody
Yeah.
should learn some of that.
Well, I'd be the same with Africa. If somebody said, there you go, there's Africa, name all those countries. I wouldn't get very far.
I would.
I could probably
Maybe.
name about half a dozen, maybe.
Will you
and-
get,
and
yeah,
then
will you
after
get
that,
at least 4 or 5?
Maybe 7 for me.
Okay.
Maybe
I
7.
finished up the.
That's fair, you know, it's a few. All right, we are 20 seconds away.
They had a nice sunny day for it. Better than we had here.
Yeah. Where was this, in Florida? Hold on, let me pause this to see if we get it. Targeting 9:56 a.m. That was on
Yeah, Florida.
14:56 UTC on Tuesday, January the 3rd. Launch Transporter 6 mission on lower orbit, Cape Canaveral. Okay, Cape Canaveral, and this is a Starlink mission. The first stage booster supporting this mission launch, etc. Following stage separation, Falcon 9 will land on a landing zone. Is this one? There will be 114 payloads on this flight,
Blimey.
including CubeSats, microsats, picosats, and orbital transfer vehicles. Holy shit!
Yeah, microsats are small. Picosats are even smaller.
Well, you want to give me a scale size? Well, using your hand, like your hand.
Well, I suspect the picosats probably are, maybe as big as your fist.
Okay, yeah.
Some of these satellites they're putting up are absolutely tiny, and that's how you can get 114 payloads on board one launch.
And I guess they must have, advanced, but some just receptors and little, kinds of little circuits and stuff like that to communicate to each other, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. What happened to the nanosats? We don't get none of those anymore?
Well, I don't know whether we'll see them deploy.
But within microsats, no nanosats. All right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to full screen this for a little bit so we get a little better view.
Let's see.
Look at that. Close enough, it makes the camera wobble.
Dude, this already look better than the Artemis 1 mission, man.
It really does.
Yeah, for real, man. As for the visuals, like
right now, Globebusters will be going, oh, look, they changed cameras. They changed cameras.
I like this view, man. This is cool view.
Yeah,
There are actually older videos from the early 2000s, and there's a lot of camera views like this angle from takeoff until all the way up, until separation.
Yeah.
The newer one, all these newer ones, they do a lot of camera changes, which is nice. It's cool to see, but I don't know. I don't know if there's available SpaceX full video from takeoff till separation and all of that. Just one camera angle, but they're not available to us on YouTube at least.
Yeah, I'm sure SpaceX have got them, but
yeah. Maybe if I'm nice enough and I can communicate with them, they might give me some of the footage. Tricky, but Uh-oh. Where did he go?
Don't know what happened there.
Give me rodents. Give me rodents.
Yeah, in a minute. You have to wait for the stages to separate before you get the
Okay.
rats.
Can't wait. The rats and squirrels and shit like that, you know.
Oh, no dear.
Dude, it's going fast down. That curve was fast. Faster than usual. For real. Is it the way the camera was situated that it had to, as to follow, it had to turn somehow? Because it did. Let me go back for a second. It did look faster than usual, that turn. Usually take a little longer. Look at that. Whoa. I guess the camera is following, is tilting also the camera. Somehow. It has to be. And then the plume, the smoke, the fireball is getting fainter and fainter and wider and wider. I like that part. Are birds animals? Asking for a friend. Am I still on? You guys are just quiet? Check. Anybody? Check. Don't let me
No, I
down.
can. I can hear you.
Okay. I thought I dropped from Discord somehow.
No, I heard you. I was just going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Let me go back a few seconds. I missed a few and something significant happened and I missed. There we go. Here we go. Woof. As the separation is gonna happen now, right? There you go.
Yeah, I was just testing out something. Actually, like Christmas gift someone gave me.
It's so cool. How are some people gonna deny that this is happening? That rocket is going up, right there.
Well, we'll destroy.
Give me rats. Give me rats. Okay, if I'm correct, we should have some rodents running around in this area very shortly. Over 6,000. Look at the pulsing. Why does it does that? That pulsing. For real. That's an honest question. Look at how cool that looks. Looks sci-fi-ish. Oh, the pump. Every time it pumps like poof, poof to orientate. You got that blast, wave blasting. And then it's going to start dropping dropping the parts now. Little satellites. There's a rat right here. There's a squirrel. Got it. Told you. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a SpaceX.
Now, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're about 4.5 minutes into today's mission. We're in the first of 2 Merlin vacuum burns. First burn will last until about the T+8 minute and 20-second mark. Next major milestone.
Just a little puff from the lander. It just send it like it straightened it up, and it changed orientation and all of that every time it puffs.
Past 2 of the grid fans back at planet Earth. Now we execute the entry burn in order to slow down the first stage before hitting the densest parts of the Earth's atmosphere.
Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube land. Pop in the chat box, say hello to each other, hit the like button, and give me money on PayPal and Super Chat, everybody. And hail the rats. All hail the rodents. Right here. There you go. Look at that. It's moving.
From Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. And we're carrying the Transporter 6 mission on the second stage right now. It's SpaceX's 6th dedicated smallsat rideshare program.
What's up? Let's do the betting. Are we gonna lose signal when this is gonna land, or are we gonna have the full view of the landing?
I'll go $2 full viewing.
You know what? I have a feeling that we will see the full landing. It's not gonna be a standby or one of those pause screens. I don't think it will be interrupted. That's my feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get into the thicker parts of the atmosphere, it's only the grid fins that do the steering.
This is crazy from so high and landing it right in the bullseye, bro. This is crazy.
Florida there on the left-hand side of the screen. Next major event.
And then the adjustments and the turn is thanks to this milk crate flaps in the rocket. I call it milk crate flaps. I like it. I like calling it like that.
Stage 2 FTS has safed.
Now keep an eye on the speed of the first stage in the lower left corner of your screen. You'll see that
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Drop off dramatically.
Yeah, already down to almost 50 kilometers altitude, and there you go. Fire.
Pretty quick burn. This one will last about
Heartbreak. Still over 3,000 miles per hour as it's landing, as it's going down.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
All right, give me that view of the landing. Done. You be lazy on me now and show the whole thing.
Re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. If you're in the Florida area, you may hear some sonic booms.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
That's coming back to Florida, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it a sonic boom? Like, is it a big boom when it's entering the atmosphere?
There is a sonic boom at some point. I can't remember exactly when, but yeah, there is. Because I know when Reds has filmed it before.
Right.
Yeah, because the boom takes quite a while to reach you, because obviously the speed of sound is much slower than the speed of light. Look at that view.
Two views. I like this view because we will not lose this one, even if we lose this one. That's beautiful. I like this.
Well, you shouldn't lose it because it's not landing on a barge out at sea, is it?
Exactly. I like this view. This is kind of a new one.
Yeah, that's pretty. You don't very rarely get to see this.
Yeah, this is cool.
That's just so Thunderbirds, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cool.
And then right at the last moment, right when you think, well, come on, the legs come out.
I fucking appreciate this. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, it's just brilliant.
That was smooth. Very nice job.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I look like a smoke tower from a power plant.
Yeah, I mean, just look at all the soot that's now all over it.
Yeah. It's all blackened by the fire and the entry and all this shit.
Yeah, because I don't think they really cleaned them when they prep it for another launch. I don't think they really bother cleaning it too much.
Right.
So once you've used these things a few times, oh, here we go. Look at all the little satellites.
Yeah. Is it gonna drop them? Oh, it's dropping them. Oh, maybe that was ice particles.
Deploy of the first 35 payload deployment events. So we're gonna leave you with views from space, and we'll see you back shortly.
Oh, that's very cool, man.
Engine start number 2.
They're not gonna show when they speed out the little satellites. No, I don't think they will.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they do.
So,
look at that.
Yeah.
Missions which launch heavy and CubeSats, picosats, microsats, and orbital transfer vehicles carrying spacecraft to be deployed at a later time in the mission.
All right.
And as I mentioned earlier in the webcast,
And that they look like computer parts. These little things.
to help monitor weather, environmental changes, greenhouse gases, satellites that improve communication location.
Yeah, but you've got no sense of scale, have you? You don't know how big any of that stuff is.
Yeah, no.
Now, for the 114 spacecraft, there will be a total.
Dude, look at this! Look at this squirrel hanging for dear life. That's a big one. It's bigger. Oh man, love it.
Approximate audio confirmation of the payload deploys that'll occur during that period.
You still haven't dropped them? You still haven't released?
Oh no, you're getting very close. If you look at that curved time chart, you're getting very close to where it says deployments begin. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's time, like specific time and location. It's a specific location.
A full list of the payloads on SpaceX.com if you'd like to follow along. But for now, we're going to listen in as the payload deployment sequence is.
Come on, start spitting satellites.
Yeah, it's gonna be shortly. For a little bit, skip. Oh, here we go. Man down.
Hey.
That wasn't a satellite. That was just an ice particle, right? I guess. Woo.
No, that was a satellite.
This little one going up.
Oh no, they're just bits of ice and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
Ooh, that 3D one. Look at that particle 3D. Woo. This is cool. Technology, man. Shout out. Welcome to the future, everybody. For those who disbelieve this, I don't know what reality are you living in, but if you deny technology and you deny the capabilities of what human beings are able to do, you are just living in La La Land, I guess. This is excellent stuff. And it's all for our benefit, indirectly.
Don't forget,
directly and indirectly, yeah.
They'll deny all this, and then quite a few aspects of it they'll continue to use in their day-to-day life. But they'll deny it.
Right.
You know, space is fake, satellites aren't real, and yet they'll quite happily use GPS on their phones.
Exactly.
And satellite TV and weather forecasts taken from, satellite photos.
Gamma Alpha, separation confirmed. Bro 8, separation confirmed.
I think those two big ones they launch is the bigger ones, I think.
Yeah, I think they might be what you'd call the CubeSats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, spitting more. Spitting out more.
Lemur 2, disclaimer, separation confirmed.
Nice one. Let me open the chat box on the side here so I can got the full screen for a little bit. Shout out to everybody in YouTube land. It's a lot of participants. I appreciate it. I see a lot of little trolls in there. I appreciate it. It's a lot of members in the chat box.
Lemur 2, Steve Albers.
Is this the future of Amazon delivery? Throwing them from space.
The future of Amazon delivery at the moment in this country is getting other companies to deliver it for you. I had something from Amazon. There it goes. I had something from Amazon the other day, and it wasn't an Amazon delivery driver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there drones working over there in UK?
No, they were looking at that 2 or 3 years back, but I don't think, excuse the pun, I don't think it ever got off the ground.
Right.
I don't think it ever happened. There's a couple of towns over here. There's one local to me in Milton Keynes. They use little wheeled robots to deliver food and stuff, but that's not Amazon, I don't think.
Right. Yeah, I think they do some. I've seen some video clips of deliveries and some fails of the deliveries. They get hanging big trees or cables and shit like that. Big mess.
There was footage, I think, another town over here, Cambridge, when we had the snap of cold weather and a bit of snow. One of these little 6-wheeled robots actually asked a passerby if they could give it a hand because it couldn't get up onto the pavement. I think it was crossing the road and got stuck.
That's awesome.
And I think it could sense that somebody was nearby and basically said, "Could you give me a hand, please?"
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I've seen them waiting at traffic lights to cross the road. Yeah, waiting at a pedestrian crossing. You got a whole load of people, and right next to them is this little 6-wheel box with a big antenna sticking out, and it's waiting to cross the road with everybody else. It's weird.
I think that's more amazing. That's somehow more amazing than what we're looking at right here. A rocket launched to space and pooping satellites. But you got a robot, a robotic delivery system, unmanned delivery system, and interacting with people around and the environment.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's advanced.
Yeah, if you'd said that 20, 30 years ago, we'd have said, "Oh, you're mad. You're talking rubbish."
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. All right, my phone is listening. Maybe my phone will show me the video clip later. Maybe my Christmas tree is still listening to. That's the paranoia, right, with some people.
Yes.
I mean, actually, to be fair, sometimes I talk about topics and I get it recommended on Facebook later or whatever. So it's somehow, I don't know what is working, what mysterious is working around it. Because when I haven't searched for something, if I speak enough about a topic, I get it recommended later. Not sure.
Yeah, I guess a lot of that depends what other systems you've got running. If you've got these voice activated systems, I don't have any of that on my computers or my phone.
Yeah.
The only suggestions I get are based on my previous search history or something.
Right.
Because I don't use any voice activated stuff. But people have got these things plugged in and turned on around their home. They're going to pick up what you're saying.
Yeah, Alexas and Google assistants and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So farmers, you get a lot of World War II plane porn.
Strange you should say that. Yes. Particularly in YouTube. If I don't go to subscriptions and just go to the home page, I get all these suggested channels about World War II stuff and tanks, car crashes, rock music. Yeah, it knows what I like watching.
Charlie Wells tells me that there's a YouTuber called Targeted Citizen, some shit like that, and he thinks that everyone and everything is after him. The paranoia is real.
I'm not paranoid. I know they're out to get me. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're not out to get me, but I know there's the advanced technology that molds to your needs. That they help you in your needs and your searches and all that shit. It's not a negative thing. I don't think it is.
Well, that's busy spitting satellites out.
Yeah, it's
There's another one
out now.
Block 4Y separation confirmed. Space BD Sony Sphere 1.
And they say, "Show me a satellite in space." There you go.
How many
Lots of
have
them.
they spit out? Yeah, dozens and dozens so far.
So this rocket that they all insist just takes off and then crashes into the ocean.
Yeah, I guess when they were showing the CGI map, that's when it crashed down in the ocean, and this is the underwater camera view. I mean, it's the only thing that could make sense,
And no doubt there were thousands of people at Canaveral watching that first stage land back there again, but they've all been paid to lie. I mean,
Did you guys see the latest Bev video?
Nah.
No.
From My Mom Bakes Cakes. I just put it in there. It's 2 minutes. It's hysterical.
This is funny. Okay.
Block 4Y separation confirmed.
They open like a little door, right? I mean, you got the little cube satellite spit out, and then like flaps the top a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening there.
Just like a little open.
Block 4Y separation confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That looks like that's been held in place, with a spring or something. As soon as it's launched, it's capable of sort of popping out. But quite what it is, I don't know.
I could see everyone with a Tesla bad mouthing this that has a stuck door and they could open a door in space and they can't even open it on the ground.
Yeah.
Google is always listening, guys. Kenneth Schultz says the first Danish commercial satellite is launched on Falcon Heavy today, one of 52 for ship-to-shore digital two-way communication, heavily encrypted internet due to the safety. Sphere on, I believe it.
Why do they need satellites for that? It's all line of sight.
Yeah, funny that, eh? It's almost as if something could be getting in the way.
I bet all these little particles that are popping out. If there's a big fan of NASA flat earther, they're gonna say space bubbles somehow. That's the only thing they could.
Well, they always insist it's bubbles because they always think it's filmed inside a water tank.
Yeah.
Particularly spacewalks.
But we are entering into a telemetry blackout period during.
Look at that curve. Look at the curvature.
Yeah.
Of here. It's going at 27,000 plus miles. Kilometers per hour. 27,500 kilometers per hour. 547 kilometers altitude. What is that in miles? About 300 miles altitude?
Some 300, 350 miles, something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's above the orbit of the ISS.
Oh, space bubble. I saw it. Look at that. Look at the top. Whee!
Flock 4Y, separation confirmed.
I like to work in narrating this for SpaceX.
Flock 4Y, separation confirmed.
People be listening and cracking up. Be like, they're going to the space bubble. Whee! We got rodents, we got rats, we got squirrels, hamsters, and shit hanging for dear life. And people will be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Oh.
They'll fire me within the first 5 minutes and I start speaking. Oh, man. There's effects, you know, I can just record my voice in this monotone, slow voice and just narrate it. And then create it my own way, you know. Be fun.
I think you might have a way to go to that next. That's another deployment thing coming up, isn't there?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's see over here. Look at
Oh,
that.
there was a cut.
I scroll forward.
Albania 2, separation confirmed.
No, look at what is all that? Oh well, this is separation
I
confirmed.
bet that just let go of something big.
Yeah, separation. I need splattered all that particles out.
That was the money shot.
Yeah, because you were getting a reflection off it. You couldn't see the satellite, but you could see the light reflecting off it. That looked like that might have been a big one.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, they say they got hundreds of those. Are those all these little things, these microsatellites? Maybe I don't think so. Who knows?
No, I don't know.
Those things that say EXO, maybe.
They opened the gate and floated the skies with them fuckers, little fuckers.
They look like they're made out of carbon fiber, so
yeah.
That's cool.
Hey,
Oh, that's
there's
a
a
big
big one.
fat one.
there's our answer.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not going 17,000 miles an hour.
27, yeah, 1,000 kilometers per hour. That's crazy. Wait, I see it right here. What did you see? A little alien.
Oh, that's
face
the
looking.
alien.
Yeah, there's a
That's
little
the
alien
alien
face
pilot.
looking over here, monitoring the progress.
He's getting a free ride home.
I see it.
He's going to wait till the cameras turn off and then he's out of there.
I see the two eyes. I see the little mouth. But over the two eyes, almost in the top of the forehead, they got two more eyes. This is a special alien.
And look at the sun just desperately trying to ruin the picture.
Yeah. Very nice.
Umbra, separation confirmed.
There goes another
Big
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
There he goes.
And Stingray sitting in the Tesla dealership waiting for a new heater core.
Yeah, all them particles.
So what must it have taken to design this to hold 160 odd satellites? You know, to come up with a way of mounting them all and a system for letting them go and fitting it all into as tight a space as possible.
All those hours on Tetris pays off.
Look
Yes.
at that. Look at the flickering. Look at the flickering in all of this.
Yeah, little bits of debris turning around in space.
Yeah.
Okay, why do they need the branding on all these though?
Advertising, obviously. No.
To whom? Once it's deployed, who sees them?
Whoever's watching this video for a start.
Well, once it's gone, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Big shout out to RT96, a member for over 10 months. He's a smart, responsible troll, and he's asking a very valid question. Are aliens animals? Asking for a friend. Shout out to RT.
Yes, if they move and reproduce and breathe, they're animals.
If
And
they're
have to take
biological.
in energy. They may not be mammals.
well, they might not be organic.
Yeah. I've been told that the branding is on them so they know which is which when they assemble the thing. Thank you, RT. Very good
Just slap a label on it, right on it. This is number 42. This is number 43. This is
Yeah,
number
yeah,
44.
Birds aren't animals, but aliens aren't birds. That means aliens are animals. Globe is struggling with simple logic. Big one!
Boing.
Release.
Launcher, orbiter SN1, space tug, separation confirmed.
What's that big curved thing in the background?
Look at the beautiful flat earth
Ignore
in the
the big
background.
curved thing. Ignore the big curved thing. That's just a distraction.
Look at
See,
the beautiful
that's
flat
what-
earth that we had here.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is saying you don't see curve. You don't see that curve from 100,000 feet. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Very cool video footage, man. Oh, we're going again. Look at that beautiful flattationary earth. Flattationary.
Stationary Earth.
Look, the sun is right there, like right over there, over the earth. Very tiny.
Look at how the horizon's right going above our eye level now.
Yeah. And then some.
The earth might be a big eye because look at the eyelashes as they streak down. Look at the beautiful eyelashes on the earth. That's a new one, right? Nice video footage. Nice video footage. He's still spitting them out, man. Still pooping satellite. That's a big fat one. Holy shit.
Separation
I say big fat one because of the way what we're looking, but it's probably, I don't know, 4 inches by 4 inches. Who knows, you know?
No, I think given the size of that central core, that was a decent sized satellite.
Yeah, that's probably like half a car size.
Yeah.
Hmm. And now that satellite will continuously fall forever, right?
Possibly.
Will be falling forever around doing the orbit of the Earth.
Figurehead 5, separation confirmed.
Very nice. It's a little hypnotical, right? Hypnotical. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Hypnotical. I had to say
Or,
TT.
or even possibly hypnotic.
Hypnotic. No, I like adding extra syllables.
Hypnotical.
Hypnotical. Oh man. This is good shit.
Chimera Leo 1.
Look at that.
I mean, I'm presuming they've got this craft slowly spinning so they can time when they release these satellites.
What is this up here? It looks like fluid, some kind of fluid. In the middle left.
Don't know.
See the shade, shadow, compression. I guess it's the lights and shadows playing tricks on what we see.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think so.
Very good shit. This is all look like cloudy.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's what most of England looks like at the moment. I think it's buried under cloud. Is where I am anyway.
Oh, there was a glitch in there. It sped up and it slowed down. Look at that.
Acquisition signal, boss.
I think that's about it. Oh no, we got a little bit more. A little bit more. Isn't that cool, man?
That may not be clouds. That could be the ice cap.
Oh. Yeah. They're asking for videos of satellites in space and the curvature of the Earth. You got the best of both worlds here.
Yeah.
If Stingray was here, he'd say that doesn't look CGI to me. It doesn't look CGI to me. There you go. Still going. Uh oh, look, it's pooping right here, down here. What was that? Shadow, a shade? Like it closed a little capsule thing.
I think it was just light reflected off the satellite that had just been launched.
Well, that's true.
Probably. Job to tell where the sun is exactly.
As you may have noticed, we were able to confirm 77 of the 82 deployments.
Damn.
Well, if it's over the poles, you're not getting much sunlight.
Oh yes, that was a polar orbit, wasn't it?
Hold on. Listen to this.
For us to confirm the
What is it?
deployments in real time.
Hold on. Let me.
Heard from our team.
Ooh. Listen to this.
Confirm 77 of the 82.
We were
As
able.
you may have noticed, we were able to confirm 77 of the 82 deployments. Now, because the spacecraft on this mission are small sats, and because some of them deploy in close proximity to another, it can be difficult for us to confirm the deployments in real time. I've heard from our teams that we likely won't be able to make confirmations in the next few minutes, so we're going to end our live broadcast here, but we'll provide an update on those final confirmations via our social media platforms as soon as we receive them.
77 out of 82, not bad.
Mm.
Very cool, very cool. And I'm gonna share this link one more time on the YouTube chat box. Thank you very much. The person that shared that video clip was really cool.
That was cool. Like that.
Very nice.
That was nice to see a landing back on dry land rather than out in a tug in the middle of the Atlantic.
Very nice. Did everybody hit the like button? I see 36 watching, 26 thumbs up.
There you go. I ain't got that far yet.
There you go, 27. Yeah, it's decent. 28, very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Right, well, I enjoyed that, but I'm going to leave you to it, Jose, because I've got some work to get on with.
Go for it, Farmer Boy. Thank you very much for coming, brother.
No, thank you, because I quite liked watching that, because that all happened whilst I was out on site, so I didn't get to watch it today. So thank you for showing it.
Nice, man. Yeah, happy to do it.
And hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow if you're streaming.
Yes.
Have a good ones, farmers.
Yeah, I'll be back at home tomorrow. I'm sat in a bloody hotel room listening to the wind howling outside.
Yeah.
All right then, guys. Catch you later.
Take care, bro.
Have a good one.
Yesterday was a
You too.
last night was a nice looking sky. I saw the moon and I saw a big, bright, close planet, I guess. I don't know which one. And then, like, in the other side, there was another big, bright, I guess, planet. I don't know which ones, but I'm going to see it tonight. If the skies are clear, I'll take a few little pictures and a little clip of the moon for tomorrow.
Pretty sure it's Jupiter and Mars that are hanging around the moon now.
Probably, yeah. How about Saturn? Saturn be visible now in the nighttime, in this time of the year? I'm not too...
Let me find my other one.
According to Flat Earth prophet and scientist Gary, some of the nighttime stars are closer to us than the setting sun.
Cool.
What do you think about that?
Well, then I think that probably means like stars, like the wandering stars, Mars, and Juniper, Venus.
Closer, but they don't emit the light as the sun does. The sun is brighter than those stars, even though the stars are closer to the Earth than the sun. There's some science there.
How's your New Year's going?
So far, so good, man. Just here, relax, chilling with my dogs and my closer families members, my partner, my sister, my niece. And remembering the good times with those who are gone.
According to my thing, Saturn is kind of hanging out by the sun, so I don't think maybe right at dusk you could see it.
All right.
Do you have any flatties in?
Sorry, my God.
I just wonder if you had any flatties in here today.
No, not today, man. They probably didn't want to engage because we were hanging out watching a SpaceX launch, and that's too real for. The rings of which one is the one that rings of Saturn, right?
Yeah, Saturn and Uranus have rings.
Yeah, but the only way you can see Uranus is if you go there
with a mirror.
Shout out to Hannah, it's lurking in the background. Oh man, this is always I will do the show this time when it gets super hungry. I'll probably go and have a little sneaky snack and I'll be right back. I'll let the show rolling. We have Komar, Mojok Man, Mr. Malord, Snesley Wipes, and the Stingray. Stingray, do you would you like to share screen? Do you got anything to share so I can put you in the background while you step away or not?
I don't know. We got any flat earthers in the chat?
Tres Megistus, and I bet 3 or 4 more lurking. But Tres Megistus is participating in the chat box. Very cool. Let me see what we got. I'm gonna stop my screen share for now. Those are the sounds of Florida in the background. Ambulances, of course. It's a common theme for us. And you are up on screen, Stingray. Talk to each other, guys. I'll be right back in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be listening on my phone.
Is that a black hole?
Looks like it, doesn't it? But no, it's the sun. Yeah, so I just did I posed a little bit of a question to flat earthers. And the question is quite simply. We're on the we're in the shortest tropic, and it's summertime in Florida. And the flat earth sun is merrily going round the beautiful flat earth, like so. This is the observer here. We zoom down, we can see the actual camera view of the observer. There we go. Looking at the sun going round. And this is the observation view that we can see. Now, the interesting thing is, this does actually come quite close in only one aspect to reality, and that's this one here, at solar noon. Because what an observer in Florida actually sees is the sun doing this in their reality. So there's quite a big difference between the sun doing that, which works for someone in Florida, and the sun actually taking a transit around. And you've also got to ask yourself this question. On the first hour of seeing the full 13 and a bit hours of sun in Florida, 13 being very important here, it's going to be over Africa. Now, it's going to come from the east and swing over to the west. Now, the interesting thing is on hour 13, it's actually going in the opposite direction on the flat disk.
Right.
So, but what we see in reality is it seems to just carry on from west going east. Not once does it change direction. And what you've got to understand is, at the point of it being furthest away from you, we can say it is furthest away at sunrise and sunset. Now, the interesting thing there is, logically, if 13 hours have passed of you looking at the sun, then on hour 13, it has to be closer to the point when you first saw it, if it's a cyclic sun. And that's an incredibly hard thing to grasp and reconcile on any model, regardless of continents. So imagine it rises in the east on the first hour, sets in the west at 13 hours and 20 odd minutes, except at 13 hours and 20 odd minutes, it is closer to the start of when you saw it than 1 hour previously. Now, does that sun look like it's got closer to the start in that last hour? And that surely has to ring some alarm bells for flat earthers.
It seems a little bit west of start. Doesn't it start a little bit more in the east?
What do you mean on flat earth or real?
Well, observation, yeah.
Well, on a flat Earth, yeah, the observation doesn't really match very well. But I mean, even if you didn't plot it out like this and said, well, we don't know where the continents are, the sheer fact that on the 13th hour, you know, after hour 12, all the way from hour 12 of seeing the sun to when you can't see it at hour 13 and 19 minutes, I think it is in Florida, that last hour and 19 minutes has to be getting closer to the sunrise. Otherwise, it's not going in a circle. But it's just weird. Flat earthers don't really grasp that dichotomy.
That's why I like the southern tip of Chile. You know, you got like 270 degrees of its motion is during the sun being above the horizon.
Here's a question for you, Ken. How would you work out your direction if you didn't have a compass? And let's say I told you to head north northeast.
Well, in a pinch, you know, like I do the tree thing and all that, maybe. But let's see. If I was just sitting there, I might wait till noon, and I could determine where north is and south by, and then east and west by finding that.
Yeah. Or you could wait for the North Star and identify that same time. You know, same thing if it was at night. So you got 12 hours either way to be able to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
What other ways? You know, can't think of any other good ways, you know, than, you know, without a compass handy.
Can't you do a Bear Grylls? Well, yeah, but the compass only gives you magnetic direction. Then you'd have to have a look at magnetic declination to figure out true direction anyway. So.
Oh, true. I love how Realm is just so fixated on that, and anybody who sort of parrots Realm stuff because it sounds good, they all fixate on the fact that, well, magnetic compass is significant. It's like, no, I've got two other ways of doing it. I can use a gyro compass, or I can use use the sun or North Star.
Yeah, sun and North Star absolutely are the only ways to work out true direction, because otherwise you need to know explicitly where you are and and the magnetic declination of that area. So it's
gyro compass, don't forget that.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but I mean, just even if you think about it logically, if you've got two individuals with compasses on a landmass that like Australia, for instance, that has a divergence of about 48 degrees or something stupid from coast to coast of magnetic direction, then when you say to both people, look east, and they're looking completely in different directions, is the compass a really good way to figure out direction? And the answer must be no. If it's A, not consistent, and B, you know, not useful unless you know how to work out true direction from it. So it's just an obfuscation from flat Earth, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Isn't there a fancy way you can use your watch also to determine where north is any time of day?
I don't know. I'm not called Bear Grylls or whatever his bloody name is.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall it from my land nav days, and there I could see the picture, but I can't remember how to do it.
There's several ways that you could do that, and they're going to fixate on just the magnetism, which gives you variable results. I'm going to go with, there's 4 or 5 ways to give you the same result, and then you have the variable result, magnetism. So we're going to use magnetism.
Well, if the most wavy mess of an answer is where flat Earth lies, such as like with Black Swan, then it makes sense that all these things be consistent, right?
Exactly.
I want a farmer's boy today, but he's not here. Why not?
You just missed him.
I need to buy some steel.
Besides, you're both the same guy.
Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't be in the same room at the same time or speak at the same time.
You said he's sitting in a hotel room. And I was saying how pissed off you have to get at every SpaceX launch whenever you have to bring your Tesla in for service.
Why is that?
They could put it in space, but they can't get your heater core right.
It's fair, I guess. I learned so my tire pressures have to be 44 psi.
You rang.
How bad is that? 44 psi per
That's quite high.
Yeah,
isn't it? And I should have
That's
read
like bicycle tires.
I should have read the label on the door because I was keeping them at almost a quite high 42. But when it got cold, it dropped to like 38, and I started getting loads of warnings up.
Really, that's high.
That's exactly what I said to the service guy. I said, look, I put them all at 42. He goes, yeah, they're supposed to be at 44. And they're like, shit!
Hey, every other car in the world is like 32, 34.
I know. I was in the Tesla community are just different, okay? We're out there. Pressure increases. We've just got more pressure.
Yeah, I run mine at 36. But 44 does... It's just a little high. Yeah. They're not a particularly low profile tire, are they?
No. So mine are the 19. Well, you've seen them, haven't you? Mine are the 19s. They're fairly wide. If I have the 22s on there, it is 42, and that's why I was a bit confused. I was doing 42 in the 19s and 42 in the 22s. When on the 19s it's 44. It's weird.
What do you weigh in at?
What the car?
Yeah,
2,400 kilograms or something.
Yeah, they're quite heavy.
Yeah, but the tires are just made by a standard tire company, right? They're not.
Well, you say that. I had Mercedes tires on it previously, but then I got Tesla Originals, which are made by the same people that make the Mercedes ones, but they've just got a TO designation for Tesla Original. And the only difference is, and I watched when they put them on, the inner tube has a lining that's about 1 1/4 inch of foam for sound insulation. The inside of the wall of the tire, sorry, not inner tube.
I was going to say, it's got an inner tube. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I fuck that. The inside of the tire, the opposite side of the contact that's on the tab thing. Yeah, that's got like 1 1/2 inch of foam.
Interesting.
Tesla charge 50% more for sticking 50 pence worth of foam in there.
Well, of course, yeah.
Get yourself some great stuff and just fill it up.
Yeah, Fix-A-Flat. Just Fix-A-Flat in there as soon as you get your tires.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh yeah, that stuff that tyre fitters absolutely bloody hate.
No, farmers. I need to buy some steel.
Not for your bloody house again.
So you'd think that people would sell like a staircase that's quite good, but I want a single steel beam staircase with I can cut. I've got plasma. Well, I've got a friend that's got a plasma cutter where I can edge something in, but I just need to find big pieces of steel. And I just don't know where to look around Milton Keynes or this area in general. I thought, you do some construction-y stuff, you might know.
Trying to remember where we got our steel from. Oh, bloody hell. It's been a few years.
You know what would be good? Do you know what would be good if Old Firm had some trailers and could just cut some of the beams off them? But I think scrap on trailers is so expensive at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know whether you'd get one bit long enough. I suppose you would.
Well, for a staircase, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'd have to cut the damn thing like almost in the middle.
Stingray, is there a way to create some kind of a glass dome and put the sun outside? If you put the sun outside a dome, will that reflect with that? I mean, I guess we should be able to see the sun at all times. It's not going to work in a magical way that is going to appear to be like a nun above me and actually not being there, right? Not be visible from the rest of the earth.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing about a glass dome, the glass dome by itself is irrelevant, really. It's the consistency of the thickness of that dome that would be relevant. And if it's a consistent thickness throughout all of its tangency, there's no difference to it being there or not. Much like a car windshield. So it doesn't matter that it's a dome. If it's a consistent density and thickness from the outside to the inside along the surface normal, then you just look straight through it as though it's not there. Although you would see, obviously, reflections of the ground if it was, reflective. But you'd just still be able to see through it like a jet fighter cockpit or the windshield of your car. So, yeah, it being there or not is pretty irrelevant.
Right.
Unless
I used to think that somehow with a dome, and if the sun was outside, not necessarily have to be seen from all over the earth. Just could be seen in a specific location, but it is actually up there so high that it should be seen all over the place. I'm thinking now logically,
Yeah, I mean, the one way, the thing that would make the sun, if you've got a dome and it's got a thickness, it's got an inside boundary, and then the density of the whatever medium itself, and then the outside boundary, and the sun sits outside of that, then it makes not a blind bit of difference if it's uniform thickness throughout all of it. So it might as well be there or not. Visually, it wouldn't actually make that much of a difference. What would make a difference, though, is if that dome has got a medium outside of it that the dome is protecting Earth from, that is a different density to both the dome and the air, because then that would create a change in direction. But you'd pretty much still see the sun from wherever, all over.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, there's no scenario where I couldn't see it from from anywhere on Earth if the sun is above in the sky in the dome. Shout out to Mojog Man. Mojog Man, I concur with that sentiment. The fish girl was hot, and Kate Winslet's voice was very nice. Yeah, she was nice looking. They did it nice.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd rate the movie. I think the movie was a little bit subpar, but I enjoyed it anyway. You just
It was documentary style, pretty much. I mean, as for the visuals, were like breathtaking. Like they were amazing. Just the effects and trying to look for mistakes and just trying to figure out the CGI versus the real things. It's really cool to look at. The story wasn't this crazy, I don't know, but it was good. I enjoyed it very much. I think I still preferred the first one. As for the story, like it was still a simple story. It was something like had been done, a person thrown in a new environment and learning the ways and being a part of the tribe or whatever. It's kind of a story that has been told, but it was very cool. Human versus the aliens or whatever.
It was Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, exactly. The second one was actually similar. It was just more family, more focused on the kids, but still, they moved to a new place and they had to adapt to that. Plus, the one character, no spoilers, but the villain had to adapt and also learn the way. So it was a lot of the first implemented it to the second one. That's all right. I enjoyed it.
I got pissed off at the characters though. It's like, why do you keep getting yourself in trouble? Stop it.
Yeah. But it's an amazing feat, you know. It was just crazy the way it looks. The water, bro. I mean, is half of the more 2/3 of the movie is in water, you know, water based, and you know Stingray how hard it's doing CGI water. And the technology that James Cameron used to make it look that amazing was crazy. Man. I mean, the droplets on the avatars, you know, the characters when they come out of the water and they go in and you see the water dripping on them and the reflections, fucking amazing. Will it be a good job to be a dome cleaner?
I don't know. It seems to be self-cleaning. You know, things fall off of it all the time when they get too dirty.
What if it had to be physically clean? Do you think it get dirtier from the inside than the outside? I think it should, right?
No, good.
No, I don't think with the water being outside, the pressures would be so extreme. I'm not sure if any life forms could exist out there, so you wouldn't have life on it.
But with all the pollution inside the earth going up and the dome absorbing it, it's gotta be nasty, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the surface absorbing all of that shit. Shit. Yeah, man. Should we get out of here early today? Oh, wait. Stingray. Stingray's got some rubber bands here. Hold on.
No, this is just in case. This is just in case Gary showed up.
Gary, if you're listening, look, Stingray is presenting something related to your goodies. This is the time, man. I'll let you and Stingray. I wouldn't. We will all go on mute. I'll let you take the floor with Stingray. I wouldn't even moderate because Stingray, you know, can be. Stingray can be can take a hit from you, and it can deal with the over talking also.
I just want to know the magic of Flurfspective. Waiting for someone to explain it to me.
Yeah, I was thinking. I got a question for you. How in the world can perspective being shown orthographically? I think it's impossible because perspective is a first-person point of view. It's a point of view from the observer. So if you would like to present that effect from the side, presenting the observer plus the object that you're looking at, that's it. Perspective is in the garbage can, because how can you present something that is not there anymore? Stingray, correct me if I'm wrong, please.
You are wrong. Orthographic is a form of perspective. Perspective is just a way to translate 3D to 2D. Orthographic does exactly that. And I heard something earlier today. So if I change this to an orthographic view, we are now in an orthographic view. Now, this orthographic view dictates that the field of view of this camera here intersects the bottom of the red cube and the top. Well, actually, let's move this up. The top of the pink one. No. The top of the pink one just. Yeah, we can see that here. And guess what? the actual view in perspective does exactly the same thing.
Okay.
So when people say orthographic is not how we view, no, but it demonstrates what you will see perfectly. So yeah, there's no real difference.
But I'm looking at the house in front of me, and I can fit the house if I close one eye and I put my arm's length, like stretch my arm, and I put my index and my thumb finger. I can fit the house in about 2 inches. Now, if I do an orthographic view of me, I'm gonna draw myself with my arm stretched, and I'm gonna be small, and then in the other end is gonna be the house very big.
Yeah, but perspective is not what I'm about to show you. This here, you can see the bottom right-hand camera view, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so this here, I'm not altering perspective at all. I am not altering perspective. Perspective is not changing when I'm doing this. This is not altering perspective. This does not alter perspective at all. I'm altering the field of view of the camera. So perspective is a way to transform to 2D, not the field of view of the camera. Obviously, the field of view of the camera has no effect in an orthographic view, whereas in a camera-based view with field of view, it does. But orthographic is just another form of perspective. I didn't actually believe that until I read it mathematically. So there's a caveat.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's gotta be fake. There's math in it.
Why isn't your red going below the surface?
Because that's bullshit. In order for the red to be blocked by the surface, you'd have to explain the logic of how the light leaving the red cube doesn't get to the camera, and why the light leaving the surface gets there in place of the cube, which the reason why Flat Earth doesn't like orthographic is that's easy to understand. It's an impossibility in an orthographic view. But it also is in a field of view within a camera perspective.
Yeah, but what about the limiting surface in the first half of your eye and the second half of your eye, the bottom half of your eye?
Yeah, just rotate your head 90 degrees and you fix that. Unless you're one of these weird people where your eye actually stays the same orientation, that'd be cool.
Mine does that. My eye's sort of like a gimbal.
If I delete the name Nerd Alert and I put the name Gary Webenga, I would think this is somebody that Gary Webenga would say. The orthographic projection can be considered a mathematical limit of the perspective projection, simply put for when you move the focal point infinitely far away. Yeah, I could think that's something that Gary would say.
Except
makes no fucking sense. Sorry, guys.
No, that's fucking perfect, Jose. That sentence was perfect. Other than infinite is not a quantity, so yeah, that's an interesting thing.
So it's like, I mean, you can spam a bunch of random words and put it together, and it's like Gary's making the argument. Like.
You didn't say foreshortening, though.
Wait for me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but your upper visual angle is greater than your lower angle to the ground, limiting your field of view, perspective azimuth resolution, Rayleigh criterion image. That's something that Gary.
Like Gary, if it wasn't for your accent.
Yeah. You would think that's something that he would say.
Accent, and I think you've got it
in a trigger accent. Yeah. The perspective projection is a different projection. The perspective can be explained using an orthographic view. Orthographic is a type of projection.
Yes. It allows you to convert stuff to a camera 2D space. Or a viewer 2D space.
So what does it mean when the angle your eye level to the ground is a smaller angle than from your eye level to the top of the object that you're looking at?
I'm glad you asked that because I don't know either.
Yeah, so basically, Gary's argument would be the following, and I noticed he was trying to ask, well, before he rage quit, or
yes,
he was trying to ask B-Ball, the lower half of your vision, how much distance does it cover compared to the upper half? Now, just in that statement alone, the inference is that because the lower half of your vision has got more, I guess, more detail because the things are closer. No, that doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute. No, there's got to be some logic here that I can find if I really think. No, give me 2 seconds. Now, so if the upper half of my vision is like 45 degrees, actually the 10,000 rods and cones that are actually a part of my detail vision are only 10 degrees. So it's only 5 degrees up and 5 degrees down. But that 5 degrees down is close, but the closeness doesn't really make a difference, does it? Because that's it. No, there is logic hit. No, it's just made up bullshit. I can't find anything.
Let's use an object as for visuals, right? I am standing, I don't know, 100 feet away from a 10 stories building. So what happens that he thinks, and Flat Earthers think that the bottom half will disappear before the top half. If we use that analogy of the bottom half and the top half of the vision, because the bottom, if I throw a straight line from my eyes, it's gonna hit a little under the first floor, right? I'm just gonna see the first floor in my eye line, and then you're gonna have 9 floors above that, so it's gonna be bigger in the top than in the bottom.
I think what he's saying is like all the distance between you and that line, like the sidewalk and all that stuff, starts to use a Lemonberg word, squish together as you go further away. So it becomes so it looks like it disappears because there's so much more to see lower, like the sidewalk, the grass, whatever, as opposed to looking up at the 9th and 10th floor.
But I don't have to use the floor for nothing. He want to throw a straight line from your eyes and then another line from your eyes to the ground. He want to throw that line and he want to measure this little angle exiting from his eye. That's the angle he's measuring.
Right.
And then the line straight to the top, he want to use a bigger angle. But I don't see like that. I throw a line from my eyes to the bottom of the building and a line from my eyes to the top of the building. That's one angle. That's it. There's no above or below the eyes. I'm just seeing the whole thing in one open triangle, you know? Does it make sense?
Yeah, I'm saying, because I'm looking at a house about
my eyes to the top. Yeah, go ahead.
100 feet away right now, and it's made of brick. And in my eyes, the bricks at the bottom are much more well resolved than the bricks at the top. So that's almost like opposite of what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's no logic or reason to it.
Yeah, he's got nothing. He's got nothing. You got line of sight to the first floor? Fine, you can see the line of sight to the first floor. And if there's an obstruction in the way, then you can't see the first floor.
It's it's the chessboard analogy that they keep on trying to make into something useful. Now, you look across the chessboard, and as you make it more and more oblique, you'll start not being able to see the squares at the end of the chessboard. And
you're talking about,
there's no depth in
buildings.
Exactly, there's no depth, there's no height in those in an objects in the ground.
Okay, now stand that chessboard up, so you're looking at it.
Yeah.
So what if it's laying down? Yes, where you got like some skinny little 5-degree angle to it. So what?
Well, that's the answer, man. Smushing and smushing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I'm looking at a brick house. The bricks on the bottom look more well resolved than the bricks at the top, which is opposite him.
I think it was years ago that Soundly did a test. I think it was Soundly, and he got a big whiteboard and he drew squares, like a chessboard type of squares. And he zoomed with a P900. He zoomed in, and he got that, and you could see there was no distortion in the squares, practically no distortion. And he put it closer to the ground. He just sat it on the ground, and he just lifted up. And it was far away, a few hundred feet away. And I don't know, there's no distortion with the camera. There's no disappearing bottom up. There's no squishing in the bottom squares versus the top. They like doing this small-scale test, right? That's a fair small-scale test. Grab a little chessboard, go a few hundred meters away and zoom in with the camera and just put it sitting on the floor and then lift it up and see, compare it to the center of the camera and see if it does any kind of effect of squishing or stretching or any of that.
Let me just show this example that I've got up because I love this, really do. Just to give you an impression of scale and size. Because they're all like, show me the curve, show me the curve. This is the Titanic. I mean, it's not actually, the Titanic wasn't actually a massive vessel. It was by those standards back then, but it's about a quarter of the size of anything that we've got today, or less, if you on about volume. But this is the Titanic, and this is 1 square, I think, kilometer of ocean, this box here. Mm-hmm. And look at this beautiful flat Earth. And then we go out a little bit more, and this is 100 square kilometers of ocean. Look at this beautiful flat Earth. And then we go out to 10,000 or 1,000 or whatever it is. And we think, okay, so it's starting to look like there's a curve now. And then we get further out, we realize it's on one big ass sphere. But that is the scale of things. But now,
that's what they don't understand yet.
Yeah. Scale. They don't get scale.
Big issue, big monster in their closet, the scale. That's why they don't open the closet.
Well, they have a little problem with scale, with shapes, directions. I mean, other than that, they got everything down pat.
No, I think logic as well is a bit of a...
Oh, forgot about that one.
See, I just put up 2 photos in the chat. Actually, it's the same photo. It's one photo. All I did was rectify. So you can see in the rectified photo, there's no lost information from the unrectified photo. So nothing is lost by that skinny angle. That's like I'm looking at the chessboard on angle, and then I rectify it. That's the same photo.
Yeah, Larry, are you going to an all-you-can-eat spaghetti restaurant thing?
No, but I saw a poster, and I had this new rectifying software, and I said, let's try it on this. But it's the same photo, so nothing was lost.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So what you've done on that is you took the photo that you took at an angle, and then you just use software to map it back out so that it looks perpendicular, which is the image that we get on the bottom, right?
Right. Yeah, it was rectified. But the thing is, there's no missing or interpolated data. It's just, it's rectified. So the thing is, there was no angular compression. There was nothing lost. So it's like looking at the chessboard, edge on. All the information is still there, and nothing is smushed that couldn't be just simply mathematically put back.
Try that again.
Gary keeps on talking about, there's visual information lost in the compressions, or, some weird thing happens when the angle gets skinny, but only when it's near the ground. I don't know. He just makes shit up.
Turn it 27 more degrees to the left. Yeah. Then do that again.
And I think the correct term is unsmushing, just saying.
What if now we do this like Braille, protuberance in all these letters? You put them sideways and you will see them all. You should be able to see them. Because just ink will disappear if you keep going to the side and just seeing from the side of the paper. You're just gonna see the edge of the paper. But then add depth to this, add height. They don't want to do that. They don't want to add plaster or Legos or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think someone mentioned earlier, the killer is the fact that the bottom of any vessel or any boat or any ship or any building or anything like that is closer to you than the top if it's a significantly large object and you're stood on the ground.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of an issue if distance is the thing that's making shit disappear.
They also like to say that, like angular size, your angular resolution is making it disappear into the surface. But it's like, depending on how big the object you're looking at, 10 feet away from you to be beyond the angular size limit of your eye. Why doesn't it happen to every material, every object? As I get away from it, it should just start sucking into the ground.
Yeah, I always go with the biggest thing being the fact that it diverges away from a horizontal line and drops down. And I said it earlier, actually. I said to SE Montreal, I said, what you could do for flat Earth is get at the same height of the deck of a ship and film it as it's going away. If flat Earth, ship get too small to see. If curved, at some point, keeping your camera focused on the deck of that ship, you'll actually start hitting water. And I know which one happens in reality.
Gets too small to see.
Yeah, I should say you should use a sufficiently magnified optic, like a P1000 at full zoom, to be able to do this properly.
The Stingray, in your model of the blocks and all the stuff, can you do one segment where you add a layer of bullshit and haziness? Like a few feet off the ground, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, I can. And the problem with that is I can create boundary conditions with geometry that can refract light enough to say that they are hiding the bottom of an object. So saying things get hidden from the bottom up and then saying, well, we can do that with refraction, that statement's actually true. It's not really hidden. So I always use, so the argument to that is always use occluded by the ground or water, because things get hidden by their occlusion via water on an ocean. But the biggest, like I say, the biggest damning point is shit diverges away from your center line and drops down when it should actually be either coming up or going down. So, for instance, if you're on the easiest way to do this is stand looking at a vessel. You don't even need to know your height, and then track where that vessel intersects the water. So the hull down to the waterline, because that was undoubtedly below you. The laws of everything around you say that that is going to converge up to the center of your vision. When it doesn't quite ever make it there and then gets hidden behind water that starts swallowing the rest of it as well, there's something going on.
I think it's Moyok's fault.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was drinking.
I put a call out to Realm, but he didn't come in.
Yep.
I don't know who Realm is.
Charlie will say that I'm famous, that I was in Quantum Eraser's screen.
Realm is actually kind of an interesting character. He's done some cartography stuff that I think actually befuddles me in like how well he's done it. But then how he fucks it all up is amazing. But he's very fixated on the where Greenwich where the prime meridian was in France, and then it went to England. And if you take that number of degrees, he adds it in and says that's why we're seeing what they're showing us, and it's stuff hidden up at the North Pole. But he's worked it out mathematically in a lot of cases that I find impressive.
Hey, look at that! I'm famous. There was a screenshot of me on Quantum Eraser, along with Lucy Tuna and Sean Hoffer.
No, because when he says that they moved the zero longitude from Paris to Greenwich, he said they used different north poles, and then the Greenwich, the Paris meridian, then had a bend in it or something. No, there's nothing. Impressive. There's nothing impressive about the way he just makes stuff up.
No, but I mean, I've seen him take, like, I find it almost miraculous how a cartographer actually takes plotted points and puts them on a map, and he does some of that. Well, hell, even like geodetic surveying, I find that miraculous, and just the fact that you can do such precision when I know that I can't do that kind of precision myself. I'm not a precise person. I don't do cabinet work, and I don't do geodetic surveying.
And why are they all hung up on the compass, on magnetic compasses? They seem to think the magnetic compass exposes some great lie.
Well, that's the standard you should be using. That's where real north is. And the variances you're seeing are because your physical orientation is changing, and that's how they get everything to work. Is in that muddy water of, well, maybe if that's really north, maybe the continents aren't oriented like how I think they are.
Unless you're a moron.
In a lot of cases, they are, and I guess I am also.
Sometimes I am. More times than less. But I am a moron on purpose. They don't even think about the word moron when they're being moron. The beauty of it. Everybody on the surface of the Earth starts perpendicular with the surface of the Earth, right? Everybody. Unless you're leaning something.
Well, if you're Pete Shea, you could have a pretty bad lean.
I don't know. I've been doing some day drinking today, so not too much.
Well, every time they talk about, oh yeah, but if you go to the beach and the 1 foot observer, I'm thinking, Pete Shea never goes to the beach. He's the 1 foot observer.
Oh, that's horrible.
This is crazy how this ship right here on screen this must be periscopes, like giant periscopes to see from under the water, right? This Larry's image with the ship is far and horizon not as far.
Taking a long time to open your screen.
Periscopes to see from under the water.
It won't show me your screen.
Yeah, no, it's black.
Really?
Stingray still sharing or something, blocking you?
All right. And Ronnie.
There it is.
All of these things are periscopes. This is a submarine. Larry, you shared the image. Is that a submarine?
No, it's a standard cargo ship. I used to have the picture that identified that exact vessel, And yeah, it's just a standard container ship. He's just offshore waiting for a load. Those
Is
are
it
cranes.
sinking? Is it sinking like in the water?
No?
Yeah, it's sinking. Can't you tell?
But there's no souls inside that big vessel. There's probably nobody there when it starts sinking. Wait, so when I'm looking at it in the water and I see these big vessels and container ships and boats disappearing from the bottom up, I guess they are sinking, but I don't see the people jumping out. Are those robotic? All of them are robotic, like there's no people inside them? Because when they keep starting to go underwater, I don't see people jumping out.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Yes, that's starting to make sense now. It's gotta be. This has gotta be a submarine, man. And all of these are periscopes. Jin, you got it right, man. You were not kidding.
Yeah, but the ship right next to it, which you can't see at the moment, has the same periscopes on its deck.
Yes, but it must have a submarine settings that there's a point that they start sinking on the water. So the periscopes are up and erect at all times. Thank you for the feedback, man. That's good times.
Why do they need so many periscopes on it?
Well, because
To see different things.
Yes, to have a better view, to see different fish, different dolphins and whales.
Oh, so everybody on the ship can have their own one.
Yes. And the ones that do not have periscopes, those are the ones that are remote controlled. Because I see no people jumping off them when they start sinking. Let's get out of here. I want to play first. Thanks everybody to come in and join the festivities. Right now it's a perfect score. 34 watching, 34 likes. Thank you so much. If there's anybody that is there somebody that haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so now. If you watch the show for a little bit, that means that you enjoy what you were watching. Hit the like button. Click on all the links on the description box. There's links in top of the links. There's ways to support and be a member and join Discord and all the good stuff. I will move on the Discord chat to the daily nonsense. So you guys can meet in there. You can stay as long as you want in the Discord server voice chat. And thank you for super chats and PayPal donations today. I really appreciate it. There was no super chat, but there was a few members' comments and a PayPal donation there. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the participants that were in and left. And a big thank you to those who are still here. And I hope you can give me and the audience some final thoughts. We'll start with Farmer's Boy.
He left.
Yeah, helps if I unmute. Yeah, no, thank you for the show earlier on. I said I was going to go away and do some work. I've been doing some work whilst I listened to you again, so that's made it a bit easier. And thank you very much. Thank you for the show.
Thank you very much, Farmer. And you caught up a little bit there in the beginning. You want to go ahead again?
Did I? I don't quite know. Well, I'm sat in front of my laptop.
No. It was my mistake. I pressed the some buttons and it just cut the audio up for a second.
You cut me off. No, I'd say thank you for showing that launch because I missed that today. And actually, just sitting there listening to you lot rabbiting on has helped me get my work done. So I appreciate that and thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Sorry, I got to interrupt. Do you want to have a flat earther come in? Realm just responded to me.
Somebody wanted to come in?
Yeah. I've got to send him the link, but he said he'd be interested in coming in.
Who is? Go ahead, man.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, if somebody come in with the opposite view and we
Is
can
it
have a little
Realm?
talk.
You said Realm?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, bring him in. He's a riot.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Hang on.
Come on for a bit and then we'll extend a little bit, stay a little bit. But just in case, final thoughts from Marcus Dresden is flat earths are dumb as fuck. I got my NASA shirt today. Good. Looking good. Clean.
We gotta keep Stingray around.
Still got my Christmas tree because it's gonna be the Three Kings Day in a few days.
You're like my mother with that.
Christmas tree?
Yeah, leaves it up to Three Kings Day.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's a big celebration, man. For us.
All right. He says he can't access it. What did I do wrong? I just had copy link when I was over on your site.
You wanted a flurf to tech.
Huh. Let me share a Neolink. Unlimited Neolink. Copy. I'm gonna post it in the YouTube chat box, and I'm gonna post it here in the Daily Boom Live. If you wanna copy and paste this, I don't think he has been. I mean, has he been blocked? I don't think so. I don't recognize the name. I'm still gonna check on my settings to see who I have blocked. Maybe. Not sure. All right, the bands. What's his name again?
Realm, REALM.
Yeah, he's not on my list of the block people now.
He's not usually too obnoxious. He does like to overtalk a bit, but
Oh, that's all right.
the other thing you try is see he's probably in some common servers. Try searching on.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah, I see him. He just joined, and he is on. He already got the roles. He just gotta jump into the YouTube live. Yeah, if you want to be, I'll leave the. If you want to join the conversation, I'll let him stay for a few minutes, and then he can come in another day earlier.
Kick his ass out.
Jump in voice chat, man.
Give him a nice warm welcome. We'd like to hear from him.
Yeah. Hashtag YouTube live. Oh, you cannot share that one. He is on. Let's tell him we are in Daily Boom Live right now. Let's see if he joins. Oh, there you go. Tell him to join VC for mic check. See if he want to come in. So he's all set. Then the next time when we are live, he can. Everything will work smooth. In about 20 minutes, yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna get out of here. Okay.
All right, dang it.
Yeah. We're moving to the Daily Nonsense to let him know. Because I'm gonna close this one on the show. Alright, let's finish the final thoughts. Larry, final thoughts.
Well, I had stepped away. I didn't know how long Gary was here, but that was probably a good thing.
He wasn't today.
Oh, no, never mind. No, interesting enough. And looking forward to your geography quiz next week.
Very cool. Yep, indeed. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I guess we're gonna do it right here in the screen share live, and I'm not gonna be I don't gonna be shitting to myself. I'm not gonna do any tricks or none of that. I gotta just testing myself. Just in case, I might put a little cell phone recording like what I'm doing in here. So just in case you don't think I got a little book or map or something written down or drawn or an extra screen that you don't see. So we're gonna do it legally. See how much I have learned in a week. If I can learn something new, everybody can. It's gonna be very telling in that test. Thank you, bro. Mojok Man, final thoughts.
I don't have a whole lot in the way of final thoughts. Good show, had fun. Sorry I missed out on any of the flirts we had earlier.
Yep. Let me type in here. I cannot talk and type at the same time. I'm shutting down the live show in YouTube just in case you're listening, Realm. But there's still people here. There you go. He is set. Mr. Malort, final thoughts.
Hey, thanks for having me today. It was nice to spend a day with you. And that's all I got. So good luck on your quiz next week.
Thank you very much, and it was cool talking to you, man. Yeah, we haven't sat down for a few hours like this in a while, and it was
No,
nice
I'm usually not free, and I actually had time to enjoy the entire show today, so it was great. Thank you.
very good, and it was mellow in the down low, and it was fun. It was fun. I have fun. And the Stingray, big shout out to Stingray. He's not listening right now. Shout out to him for doing the presentation, holding the fort for a little bit. Instead of me showing memes in the background, he was able to share some of his graphics and stuff like that. Shout out to Realm, new character over here in the Daily Boom. Hopefully we'll hear of him in the next day or two. And thanks everybody again for coming in. Remember to click all the buttons under the description box and share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Jose Yeji out. Boom.